Dolphins are dying along the East Coast, and no one knows why. A federal government group is scrambling to identify possible causes for the deaths seen from New York to the Chesapeake Bay. Cameron McWhirter is reporting on this story for the Journal. Cameron, good morning.
Good morning.
So, first off, how many dolphins are dying? Set the scale for us of this problem.
Well, we don't really know exactly how many because they're dying in the oceans, but the bodies, lots of carcasses of dolphins are washing up on the shores of the East Coast, particularly in Virginia and the Chesapeake Bay, and nobody really knows why this is happening, but it's a clear indication that something's very wrong among the coastal dolphin population.
How many bodies of dolphins have washed up relative
July,
to what's
for
normal?
Example, in July they had 91. Wash up just along those states that I mentioned, which is extraordinarily high. Last year at this time for the month of July they found 10. So it's a much larger increase. Now
there have been large-scale. Actually, you know what? Before I ask that question, what are officials estimating are the causes here, or what are some of their ideas?
The scientists that I've spoke to are being extremely cautious. They don't want to jump to any conclusions. That said, there are a series of, they're approaching this like a crime scene or a forensic examination. They're looking at various causes that could be at work here. One of them would be there are viruses that dolphins can catch, bacteria, various types of infection. It could be a biotoxin from algae. It could be some environmental change that we don't understand. We don't know what's going on yet. It's all over the board.
Okay, this has happened before, has it not?
Right. Well, it happens periodically, but this is scientists this year are very worried that this could be an extreme example, like occurred in 1987 and 88, when close to 800 dolphins carcasses washed up on the East Coast.
Did they ever figure out what happened then?
The two strongest theories there were that it was either an algae or that caused a biotoxin or some kind of virus.
Okay. Now, it's worth noting, dolphins are the top of the food chain.
Right.
Here.
Yeah,
so what are the
dolphins and sharks are basically at the top of the game there. Yeah.
So my point being, if what we're seeing are dolphins washing ashore, but could this be an indication of other things that are happening in the ocean that we can't see?
That is a great question, and that is what has scientists very, very worried. They're really concerned that this is indicating something larger. Now there's an outbreak, this outbreak on the East Coast is taking place while there's two other outbreaks, one in the Gulf of Mexico and another one on the east coast of Florida in the Indian River Lagoon. In the Indian River Lagoon, manatees started dying first, and then dolphins are now showing up dead. And so there's a strong indication that something, yeah, you're exactly right. Dolphins eat fish, dolphins are eating other creatures in the ocean, and then if they're getting sick and dying, then something must be wrong.
Okay, last, Cameron, we should note for people, are dolphins endangered? They're not, right?
Bottlenose dolphins are not endangered, but again, there are some species of dolphin that are endangered, but bottlenose dolphins are not.
And in this case, we're talking about bottlenose dolphins.
Right.
Okay. Right. Cameron McWhirter, I know you'll stay on that story as it develops. Hopefully we figure out what is happening to the dolphins. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.